on, people? Welcome to the Bird's Eye View Show. What's going on with everybody? Yours truly, Will I Am, in the building with Will. We got Mika J. What's going on, Mika?
What up? What up? What up? It's
Okay,
a good
okay.
week. It's a good week.
You right. You right about that. Bump City. What's the deal?
What's good? Slow motion is better than no motion.
That's
Oh, I
true.
like it.
That's true. That's
Hmm
true. It's been a lot of emotions though around the University of Louisville athletics. So we're gonna get into it, and let's start off with the women. They outlast Virginia, which is a road win, which is great. And it's
hmm
almost
Yeah.
like, and I guess because we've been spoiled, so it's kind of like my attitude has been like blah with it. But I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna run with it. I'm proud of them for getting that W on the road because you just never know. They won 68-65. They was actually leading and then kind of held on, got outscored 20
Yeah,
to 6 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
right,
Can't do
Yeah.
that. Can't get outscored 20 to
right,
6 in fourth quarter and win too many games. I'm
And
just
not
right,
on the
saying.
road.
On the
And
road.
not on the road.
On the
right,
road.
right.
Very fortunate. Very fortunate to get out there. But I mean, Jada Curry has been really, she's been the savior of this squad because
Yeah,
if she's not hitting jumpers, we're in trouble big
yeah,
Right.
time. And so
Yeah.
she did what she had to do. Olivia Cochran had 11. Curry had 19 and also had 8 assists.
mm,
Wow.
So very good game for her. And I mean, she's like I said to me, if it hasn't been for her, we would probably wouldn't be 14-6. We 14-6, 7-2 in the conference. Bump City. What's your thoughts on the win? And another one bites the dust. Let's keep moving.
Hey, I'm happy with the win. Always good to get a good road victory. I hate that, I'm saying, we kind of got exposed in that fourth quarter. You gotta be able to handle a press. When they turned their press on us,
Right.
we look like deer in headlights. So,
Mm.
you can't get scored 20-6. But good thing about it is we had a major lead majority of the game. So you
Yeah.
had something to kind of play with in that fourth quarter. Even though we didn't play like nothing, you still strong enough to come out with the victory and hang on to the lead in the fourth quarter, even though we didn't play like nothing in the fourth. The rest of the game, we looked good,
Right.
but
Right.
just when they turned their press on us,
You know
we
what?
looked like during the headlights.
And that's kind of crazy because we got a team full of guards. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? A lot of
Right.
guards. A
That's
lot of
true, right?
guards. That shouldn't even
Yeah.
come in effect on that. But I mean, great point. You absolutely right. But that's kind of
Right.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Who
Yeah. When
knows?
you got a lot of freshmen, out there, and that pressure hits them a little different, on the road, and when the teams put that pressure on them,
True.
you
True.
got to be able to hold your composure, and not turn that ball over.
But you got to
And we
think.
didn't
Right.
do a good job of it.
But you got to think out there during that time. You have Jalea Williams, who's a transfer. You know what I'm saying, from
Hmm
Miami, who's probably I think either
Right.
senior. You're gonna have Jada Curry. That's two right there, ball handlers that I don't care if you got
Yeah.
Roberts. And it's kind of sad that I don't know. My hands is kind of tied on certain things, and I'm just gonna be nice. Mika J, what you thinking?
A win's a win, and it was a win
Right.
on the road. So I'll take it. But like you guys said, you're not going to always be able to pull those road wins out
Mm-hmm.
playing like that in the fourth quarter. So got to
Right.
tighten
Right.
up a bit.
Yeah,
20-6 in the fourth is unacceptable.
unacceptable.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
That's bad.
that's
Yeah.
that's what you call escaping.
Yeah.
Right.
They
Yeah.
escape.
Hey, but the end of the year, when you look at the column, all it counts is W's and
That's all
True.
L's.
that counts.
That's true.
A win
That's
is a
all that
win.
matters. You're not
That's
gonna,
That's
yeah,
all that
you're not gonna
but
matter.
matters.
See how
but
many they,
but y'all know the problem. We've been spoiled. We're used to going to with
yeah,
Jeff going to Final
For
Fours, Elite
sure.
Eight.
yeah,
Even
Yeah.
yeah,
last year when they got knocked out early, everybody was like, "Oh, that's kind of different." So
Right.
right,
I don't know. Good luck, ladies. Good luck. That's all I got to say. Good luck.
right.
All right. This is a good one. Who's your top three players of all time women basketball? Woo wee.
Okay.
Yeah. You want
Yeah.
who wants this first? Who wants it? I'm gonna let whoever
I'll
wants it.
go.
All right, Mika
I'll
J,
Go
let's
ahead,
go.
Meek.
Go.
Okay, Shomi Schimmel, Angel
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
McCautry,
Mm-hmm.
and I know we mad at her, but Haley was pretty tough. Like if she would have stayed, I don't know. I think we would have did a lot better. Ran a little deeper in the tournament or whatever. I think she could have got us. maybe a championship. I don't know. But I liked her. But I'm going to also say Dana Evans.
Look, Mika slid in four. You
Did
know,
she?
they're trying to slide in floor. They're trying to be slick in that. But I would say this. I would say this on Haley. If she'd have stayed, she'd have had over 2,000 points. She'd have been
Yeah.
Right.
beloved, all that kind of stuff. She really kind of ruined her legacy. Her,
She
because
did. She
because
did.
she's still playing ball. She's probably gonna play a couple more years. Who knows? I don't know.
Oh, shit.
But who you got? Big time.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Angel. Angel kind of set the tone for you know what I'm saying for
Yeah,
Louisville women's basketball in the
I
modern
agree.
era.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with a rough and rugged one that I used to love watching the play. Y'all love watching her in the WNBA, and that's Misha Hines Allen.
She was
Oh,
cold. I
yeah.
liked her.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, if we would have got to that championship game to play Notre Dame, I think we would have had a chip by now in
Mm.
that year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
And then I was in a quandrum with who my third was gonna be. Is gonna be we all love Shawnee. Shawnee took us to a championship.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
Was very entertaining.
Hmm.
She was
And then
entertaining. She was super aggressive, dude. She
Love it,
yeah,
was.
she
love it.
was.
Remember
She
how she
was.
did Brittany Griner?
Didn't
Like,
care.
you could
Didn't
do nothing but
care.
Yeah,
love her.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Didn't
yeah.
care. And I
And
heard
then
she wasn't. I heard she was a PIMP on that yard too.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
She also
yeah,
she kept the baddie
You
on her
know you
arm.
crazy with that. You
I
yeah.
know.
crazy.
I know.
Right. And then my other quandrum was my girl Asia Dore.
Yeah, I
So
forgot about
between them
Asia.
two, yeah, Asia's tough. Asia's tough. But I'm gonna go ahead and go with Shawnee because she actually took us to the chip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those are
Cool.
my three.
I got Angel, Asia Dur. This going on Sundays, and actually not even Sundays. It's going to almost every game and watching her throw up, dude. Lefty can get her shot off. She was like an instant score. It has not been a score since Angel, and she was a better scorer than Angel. Angel was a better round athlete than her.
Yes.
Asia Dur was buckets. Make
Yeah.
no doubt about it. She's my number two. Number three, woo wee, that's a good one because I know you said, I know Mika said Dana Evans, and this to see Dana grow into that because when she first was
Right.
playing, she wasn't getting all the minutes.
She
Yeah.
She
couldn't
just
score.
took
She
off.
couldn't score.
Yeah.
She was a
Yeah.
defensive player, but she rocked and rolled two ACC players of the year type. You can't do that. And Shawnee, woo, Hines Allen, man, just thinking about these players is always tough. But I'm gonna have to go with I'm about to go to Showtime because she really bought it back. Shawnee actually bought it back as far as
Yeah.
ESPN loved to cover her and see what was going
Yes.
Right.
on, you
Yes.
know. And so yeah, to me those are three, and there's a whole bunch more. These ladies been rocking and rolling
It
for a
really is, right?
Yeah.
long time. So yeah, it's kind of more difficult when you think about it, but we done had some ballers, man. There's some ballers,
Right.
big time.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All right, let's have some fun. That's some fun. Louisville dominates Wake Forest 72-59. And we talked about somebody who got outscored 20-6. Louisville only had 5 points or something like that in the last 8 minutes in the game. And we had one field
Yeah.
Yeah.
goal. We
Yes.
cannot do that no more. Stop it. You
No more.
can't do that. No. I don't know what the hell. They messed up the betting line and everything. Messed it
Right.
all up big time. So you got to do better. But hey, them gray unis, Dirt Bowl edition,
Hey, those were
fire,
dope.
fire,
Yeah.
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 fire. Chucky and them came out like fire. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And it's so
Yeah.
funny because you can see it was like a heavyweight match because they was all throwing jabs and punches to see who was landing because
Right.
Mr. Salas was no joke. I
Oh,
mean,
He's a
he's
he
bad
tough.
came,
boy.
Yeah,
he's
he's
like,
tough. He's
Chucky,
nice.
yeah, you and I know each other, brother. Let's go.
Right.
Was ready.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
did all that, but they just couldn't withstand it. Uh, Mr. Tyler, Lord have mercy. God bless you, man. It could not have happened to a more Kenny Payne player. And I love Tyler.
Right.
I
Right.
love
I
Right.
did too
I
when he
love
was with
Tyler.
us.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
But
Yeah.
he it just shows, and that's why his coach said that it took a while for him to basically reprogram him from his
Right.
bad habits.
Oh,
You
I
know,
could imagine.
big
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
big time. And and that's why Pat was like, "No, everybody must go. We see you later," type stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
Scram.
when you see what Louisville did in this game and took care of business, you know, Terrence Edwards happened to play defense, still got 18 points, got a little bit more confident with his jumper.
Yeah.
As the game was going on, Mr. Scott, being a present. Chucky is Chucky, man. You know what? If
Yeah.
he's not, you know what, and it's so fun, everybody can call us biased or whatever. If dude is not at least third team All American, something's
Something's
wrong.
wrong.
Because I've
Yeah.
been
Right.
watching a lot of this basketball. It's not a lot of people that's
Yeah.
doing what he does from
Yeah.
points, assists, and defense. It's bar
Right.
none, whatever. And it's crazy when you hear some of these now say, "Well, I think he probably can make the ACC first team." What are you watching? It's only
What are
one
you
Right.
play.
like?
It's only one player who's better than him right now, and he had no choice to be better than him. That's Cooper Flag. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it
Right.
100.
Right.
But
Right.
this
Right.
but the way this Louisville first half looked and dominated and took the life out of them, this sucked the whole life out of them, is very, very impressive.
Yeah.
Like I said, you got Tyler so upset he's throwing L down and all kinds of stuff like that. It is what it is.
Did he actually throw the L's down, Tyler?
Yeah, yeah, he threw it
I
down.
Oh wow, I
definitely
didn't
missed
see that.
that, but that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
Yeah.
petty.
yeah. But
Yeah.
it is what it is. Especially
I
if
think he
you.
was a little shook. He's never
Oh, he was
played.
shook.
He's never seen that type of crowd at
He
Louisville
hasn't. He
ever.
hasn't
That's
He
ever.
jealousy.
didn't see that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? He may
Yeah.
have saw maybe 500, if that.
Right.
Like,
a bingo
yeah, he
hall.
he was shook.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was something else. But Mika J, what's your thoughts on this great win that Louisville had against Wake Forest?
I said it was a great win. I texted you guys at the second half, towards the end of the game, and I was like, "Hey, we can't play like this. Like, we got to keep our foot on the neck." I was not happy
Hmm.
with the ending of
Right.
the game.
Me. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Yeah, it was,
Mm-hmm.
so that's my only complaint. Like, if you're gonna play it out. Like, let's run it up on them. Like, we should have beat
Yeah.
them by 40. You know what I'm saying? I will say though, I didn't feel like Silas should have been ejected. I thought that was typical basketball. Like, he really didn't even say
Yeah.
anything when he got that dunk. I thought that was kind of petty on the refs.
But you can't make those
You
gestures.
can't do like
You
that
You,
in
can't.
I
somebody's
mean,
face.
I get it, but
Right.
come on,
Right.
that was
Yeah.
stupid. That was
That's
petty.
just the
But
rules. They had to
well,
enforce the rules.
well, him getting that first one kind of took all the air out because they was
Yeah,
wait
it
they was
did.
waiting for
It
him.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it did. But I thought it was a good game, other than the ending. Yeah.
cool. Bump City.
Hey, I love the game, man. I thought we came out with a whole bunch of fire. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, I mean, we played a great game until what the last 8 minutes was. The last 8 minutes
Yeah.
we
Yep,
struggled.
802.
But I've never known since I've been watching Louisville a Louisville team to hold it. And it's hard. I understand. You up by 30,
Yep,
and it's hard to stay focused because this team's not coming back to get us from 30 points down.
Right.
true.
But like Mika said, I don't care. Mika Texas, I don't care. I want to blow them out. Mika
True.
said, I said, man, it's hard. Mika didn't care. Mika wanted a blowout.
Yeah.
But man, I understand it's hard playing with a lead that big and staying focused. But we can use it as a learning tool. Like he said
Awesome.
at the press conference, PK said at the press conference, I can't wait to watch the last 8 minutes to improve on what
He
we,
knew.
so what we.
Oh, okay,
He
good.
He
knew.
knew.
Good.
Yeah, he
He
knew.
Good.
knew.
He
He
knew.
said. Yeah, he says he's gonna lose. You're gonna use that as a learning tool
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
we can't do that. So it's good, good and bad. It's bad in the fact that we didn't play our best ball in the last 8 minutes. We wasn't as focused. But
Right.
it's good in the sense that hey, we could put on some film and show you some bad habits that you develop with this
Right.
big lead.
Right.
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 Quit playing.
So
Mm.
quit playing, put them away.
Put them
Let's get some of these young.
away.
Yeah, let's get Frank the Tank some more minutes in here late in the game.
Right. Right.
You know,
See, and that's the funny thing because it's different. Usually in the past, when you blowing somebody out, you can go and say,
Mhm.
well, we put our bench people. Our bench people
Right,
really is our walk-ons. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Like the ones who
Yeah.
that nobody
Yeah.
else is playing. So
Yes.
our
right,
second team is people who actually play and play a lot. So it's like
right.
So that's what's kind of disappointing because it wasn't like all them was in the game. It's like
Right.
you guys who play is in the game, and like you
Yeah.
guys
Right.
said, that's something to look forward to as far as the practice. We got to keep our foot on the pedal, on the gas, keep rocking and rolling with that big time. And I'm with you, Meek. I mean, my thing is about with the dunk. First of all, what an impressive dunk that Frank the Tank ate.
Oh,
God,
yeah.
Woo.
because
Woo.
it looked like he took off, but he punched on him quick and boom. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, but when he did that, I already knew. I said, oh, he got tagged.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got to
Dude
go.
was already at the other end. He's like, nah, dude, you out of here, bro.
Yeah, you got to go.
Because
Yeah.
also I'm gonna say if you watch the second half, I know you everybody did, but if you pay attention, it was getting chippy out there too.
Oh,
It
it
was.
definitely
They was
was.
So
frustrated.
so
Sure.
so
Yeah,
so
it
they
was.
knew they had to be like, hey, tight whistles. We can't have all this, all that John, Tyler was John. I would love to hear that John. What Tyler was saying to
Oh,
Edwards and
me
Right.
too.
Hadley, because I know they probably say, bruh, we got more wins you ever seen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, how can
In
you
one
even say
season. You're
anything?
right. In
In
half a
one
season.
season. In one season.
Yeah.
Half of a season. Season's not even over with yet.
That
Right,
part. That
right,
part.
right. So I was
That's
like, you
true.
can't
Yeah.
say nothing,
Yeah.
dude. And
Right.
and hats off to the villains, the student sections. They are bringing it. They are bringing. They had some tights.
Killing it.
They've been doing the little umbrella for rain.
Yes.
Right.
That's what we need
Yes.
to see, and we need to see a bigger section for them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I
Oh,
know it's
Right.
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
it's about money. We all know it's
Yeah.
about money. Good God, we know
Yeah.
all about it's about money. But hey, when we can get that popping and really because the whole thing about it is when we are rocking and you can just sit in there and listen to the cameraman's camera shaking and shit. They don't know what's
Yes.
going on and they're like, oh
Yes.
yeah.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing, man. It's a
It's
beautiful
a great
thing.
thing.
Man, God, man. Thank goodness. Whew. We can watch basketball fully. It's a beautiful thing. Good win, Cardinals, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Where should we be ranked, man? And I understand that some people don't care, but looking at the lay of the land, I mean, we're 21st right now. It's very top heavy SEC. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
And I would say, based what they did and all in the non-conference, they deserve it. But I do see some that probably should not be as high. But in your mind, what you can do a range. What are you thinking? What range is good from what you're seeing with your eyes? Not because you think that you don't want them to peak too early or get a big head, but in your eyes when you watch them, where do you think they should be ranked? Mika J, what you thinking?
Top 15 at least. At least in the top 15.
Okay.
I think that we have I think we have almost the longest streak than other than Duke with in the ACC with the longest streak of winning right
Mm-hmm.
now.
Right.
All right.
Um I say at least top 15 because
Right.
we played a pretty good non-conference schedule.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I think those teams are other than Indiana, right? Are ranked.
Yeah.
That
And they was
sucks.
ranked when we beat them. So
That sucks.
Right, right.
Oh,
yeah.
that sucks. Indiana, good God, they messing up our stuff.
Right.
They paid all that money for these players that people that they got
Yeah.
at least 3 to 4 people that probably start on people's teams, and Woodson is throwing away. Bump, what you think they should be ranked, man? I'm sorry, goodness
I'm gonna
gracious.
go anywhere from 15 to 17, 15 to 18. I'm comfortable with right now.
Hmm.
Top 25 action. You know what I'm saying? Top 15, 15 to 18. I'm cool with.
Right, 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 right.
I think I'm cool with from 15 to 18. I think we're in a good position
I
right now.
Yeah, no, I'm with you guys. I think I like the number 15. Let's go with 15.
Yeah.
I think that's a good number. This because it's based on your play. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing now and stuff like that. And
Hmm.
there's not too many hotter teams like Mika James said. Duke is
Mhm.
on a 14 game winning streak. There's
Right.
not too many,
Right.
and you cannot help who you play during this time. It's the conference
Right.
and all this kind of stuff. And we've seen what they done said before. The ACC is kind of down and stuff, and then the
Right.
team go to the Final Four.
Well, that's
Right.
typically
So
how it happens, right?
right,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
knows? But yeah, I'm with you guys though, big time with that one. Let's see what we got next. What we got next, guys? Who is the best forward, power or small of all time? And University of Louisville men basketball. Let's get into that library bump city.
You know I'm an old school connoisseur.
I knew it.
Yeah, man, come on, man. You know I'm going back, man. I'm going back. One of my favorite Cardinals of all time that I grew up watching, that I love watching it, was pretty much a heart of Louisville basketball. You might know where I'm going with this, Wood. Rodney McCray.
I should have went first.
Did I take your man? Did I take yours?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Okay,
I'll go get somebody else.
man. Hey, Rodney, man. Rodney exemplified leadership, heart. You know what I'm saying? Basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Coming into college, he was like the fat little brother to Scooter.
Yes.
Right.
Scooter was the man with all the accolades
He was
coming
the
at
highest
coming. Yeah,
rank.
coming. Yeah,
Yeah.
right, right. And Crum, man, Crum told him we gonna need you on this, on this 80 run, and he started playing.
Right.
And even when he was leaving, man, I remember guys like Chris West and some of the guys that was left off the '83 team, Billy Thompson, talking about how Scooter and Rodney pulled the team to the sides, like y'all got to take this mantle and
Mm-hmm.
run with it. Y'all the leaders of the team now.
Right.
And you see those guys a couple years later end up winning it in '86.
Right. Right.
Right.
So
Yeah.
so Rodney was exemplified, man, just leadership, basketball savvy,
Right.
and hustle and heart to me, man. So he's always gonna be my favorite, one of my favorite Cardinals. And to me, as far as forwards go, he's that man for me.
I like that. I like that. Mika J,
Yeah.
who you got?
Y'all know I don't go back that
We
far.
know, but
We
that's
know,
okay.
y'all. We
That's all
know.
right. That's cool.
Hey,
And I real talk, I'll just be all the way honest with y'all. Like I don't really
right,
know positions like that other than the
Okay.
point and the center. So I
Okay.
had to go to
right.
Corey and I was like, okay, so who is this?
Uh
And he was
huh.
like Trez or
Yeah,
Francisco
T
yeah,
Will.
yeah.
T
or
Will.
I forgot the other person he gave me. So if I'm gonna go between either or one of them because I loved Francisco. Like I was a
Yeah.
Francisco. I love that team though. But I don't really know who's my best. Like I don't know. I'll say both of them. I liked both, so I'll
She's
go with
Okay.
them.
she's on that more than one type stuff today.
Right today. Yeah,
I
yeah.
Yeah,
can't
Hey,
follow the
today she's
rules.
on
I'm a
more
habitual
than
rule breaker.
one
Sorry.
today. No, that's
right.
okay. That's okay. I thought he might have threw T Will in there for you. Uh,
No, he didn't.
yeah, and you know what's so crazy? If his attitude didn't suck, he would probably be one of them.
Yeah,
To
yeah,
be
Yeah,
honest,
yeah,
because he was a
yeah,
jack of
yeah.
all. He was a jack of all trades.
Him and Francisco was point forwards.
Yeah,
yeah.
They
but
transitioned the
but
game.
but Rodney was a point forward for Denny. You know what I'm saying? He did that
Yeah,
stuff
him
too.
and Scooter was.
Yeah,
Him and
yeah.
Scooter
Oh,
was.
okay, okay,
hmm That
Yeah,
was before them. Yeah, that's big time.
they
But
would bring the ball up. Yeah,
yeah, I
okay.
love that. Derek character. Nah, this plane.
Hey, I
I
like
wish.
DC.
I
Don't
wish.
do DC like that because
But
I like
he didn't
DC.
play
yeah.
enough.
DC could score.
But he didn't play
He didn't.
enough.
But he
DC
was
was
tough.
he was
He
nice.
can't
Rick
be.
just didn't like his
But I'm
attitude.
saying as far as all time Louisville, he can't not be all time Louisville forward just because old boy didn't play him. He hated him. I mean, they was
Right.
going back
He
and
Yeah.
forth.
hated him.
His talent was ridiculous.
Hey, Wood. I'm gonna
Ridiculous.
give you. I'm also gonna give you who I fought with between him and Rodney. But go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were doing it right now.
Nah, I'm gonna let you get
All right,
yours
no, you're
out.
good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Oh man, like I said, I was gonna say Rodney, big time with that. Um, woo. I'm stuck with Francisco, and I'm trying to, and it's so crazy because I'm trying to cheat a little bit because Hancock was really a small forward. He wasn't
Right.
a two guard.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
And what he did, but I just can't do it because there's been so much talent and people that came through that door. So now I'm gonna go with Francisco. I'm gonna go with Francisco
Okay.
because this the point forwardness that he did, but also the leadership,
Right.
the
Yeah.
leadership
Yeah.
at a time where we was reeling. I mean, him and Taekwon Dean turned the shit around, and they did a great
They
Man,
job.
didn't
did.
I?
They did a
Yeah.
great
Took us to the
job on
final
that.
four.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
so did.
I'll ride with that. Who was the other one bumper you was going with?
Another one that had heart, man. That I'm gonna tell you a quick story. My father used to take me to Crawford Gym to watch him practice back in the day,
Mhm.
and my father tells this story all the time. You remember Derek Smith?
Oh, well, come on.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, Derek
Stop it.
Smith had so much heart, man. That
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you know, I remember a story my father told me. He said, man, he said when they was playing the Crawford Gym, he said a regular mole just came trying to play on the main court with him. And my father said the guy had a little height on him or whatever. But Derek told him, he said, man, you got to play on the other court because you can't help us. You know, if you can't, yeah, told him that. Told him, said, man, you can't help us. You have to go play on the other court. Wouldn't let them play on the main court, man, because now they know they would have dominated them, but that wouldn't have made them no better.
Right. Right.
And if you watch
Mm.
Derek play, man, Derek had
Oh, it
heart.
was
He was
hard.
one of the people, you look it up, he dunked on Jordan.
Right. Right.
He banged on Jordan in the NBA. In the NBA, yeah,
Okay.
Derek was tough, man, and Derek just didn't play. He was nasty, man, and you
Yeah.
hear guys like Billy Thompson talk about it, even Kenny Payne talk
You
about how
you heard Charles
he
Barkley.
really helped them coming in.
You heard Charles
Yeah,
Barkley talk
Charles
about
Barkley
him.
gives
Mm.
him a whole
Mm-hmm.
yeah, one of
Yeah.
the greatest people and hardest workers.
Yeah. Yeah. Derek was a bad boy.
Yeah,
First of all, from 70, let's say, when Crumb came to like basically, let's say 86, you can really look at them
yeah,
rosters and pick whoever you want from her, because he
yeah,
he he brought so much talent in there, man. That was interchangeable parts that was
yeah,
vital
Mm.
to what Louisville is now, and legends, legends,
yeah.
big time. So you can't go wrong. But it is hard to do that. But like I said, I have to go first next time. Uh,
You know, I
ah,
know it, man.
how do I put things together. Louisville, right? I had all kinds of stuff with style of play. Okay, here it is. Let's clear that up real quick for the people. I'm like, wait a minute, what is all that jumbo? I know I did this late last night. That's what I get. Here we go. Which team? Which team? It should be which team you do not want to face in the tournament, or what kind of style of play as far as this Louisville team? What team you think are what team or what style you think is going to be a real hard team to play or style to play? Either or. Bump City, what you thinking?
I wouldn't want to play St. John's in the tournament for the
I
simple
said that
fact
too.
Which team?
that yeah, Rick Pitino, he prepares so much for you. He's going to take away what you do best, and he's going to make
Yep.
sure that guys like Ryan Smith don't get off, and then he'll run guys at Chucky just to take his legs out. And we're not deep. We know we're not deep at the point guard position. So you get a coach like Rick Pitino that really knows our style of play of ball and could analyze and break down the game. And he's hard. Like if we played him the first round, which I told you
See,
this would,
see,
they're gonna put us. They're
but
gonna put us against in that region with St. John just for TV purposes.
but you know that's the crazy thing is St. John's having a great season. Rick's only going to have one day. We're not going to play him first off. So Rick, even though we know that Rick is a grinder, I wouldn't even mind it. This is not St. John's is
I
good,
would
but
like to see it.
St. John is good, but they don't have those type athletes and players like that. That's gonna do that. So
Okay.
I would love to see that. I've seen them play. Great,
I said
good,
that too.
good
Right.
to great team. But
Yeah.
the difference is when Rick and this is what we all know when he has that first round game, he's not gonna lose because he's got 4 days. It's just that in
Right.
between, he's only have one day to prepare for Kelsey,
Day to prepare.
who we have not seen the total playbook. And I don't think we're going to see the total
True.
playbook from
Right.
oh boy with a whole bunch of seniors. Bring it on. I want that because he's talking too damn much anyway.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Bump. Oh, my bad.
Right.
Are you done? My fault. My fault. Mika J, what are you thinking?
Yeah, I'm through. I'm through. I'm through.
Uh, I thought St. John's also, and my reasoning was because Rick is just a mastermind. But when I told Corey that, he said they all right, but they ain't really got no competition in the Big East. He said only Xavier and Creighton
All
are
right.
their comp. So he was just like,
They
so I was like,
busted
well, who
Xavier.
else? He said Houston. He said Houston or
The
Iowa
defense.
State would be a
Yeah.
problem for us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Houston keeps a good team.
Yeah.
Great coach too
Yeah.
down there in
Great. Oh
Samford.
yeah, Samson. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Telephone Man, Mr. Text Man.
Hmm.
The
Right,
problem
right, right, right.
the problem with Houston, they'll keep you in the game because their offense is not good. They're gonna grind in
Mm.
Right.
defense, but hell yeah, you
Yeah,
how how
defense.
how that's gonna test your will you know what I'm saying, big time. I like that what your son said that Houston is definitely a problem
Yeah.
to me. And I don't know, it's too many. I'll go with style since y'all guys went with basically teams. I'll go with style. To me, I don't want to face nobody who, and I don't know if it exists. Maybe it don't. I don't want to face nobody who's really focused on post play where they're
Right.
gonna get James Scott in foul trouble, Hadley, and I'm talking
Yeah.
about like a 6'10" and another 6'8", 6'9" dude who
Yeah.
can pound it and Hadley get in foul trouble. Now I know we're gonna expose them to the other end, but I'm looking at like we don't
Right.
need to fight. And really, that's probably somebody like UConn, somebody who has bigs that can
Yeah.
do that. Now UConn is not the same UConn, but Dan Hurley can coach his ass off too. And so you best
Right.
believe
Right.
when you look at Louisville, they're gonna try to attack that, like you said, with taking the legs out of him, but they're gonna try to attack that middle because that's the biggest
Yeah.
weakness, really. So I don't want it or something like that, because and like I
Now,
said,
if we
I like
hitting,
Kelsey. Go ahead, go ahead.
if we're hitting threes and they throwing down for twos, they'll have to play the catch up games because that's what we do. We get out that lead and we play such a good
Yeah.
defense. It's
Yeah.
hard for teams to come back.
Yeah,
So if you
That is
but we
constantly
true.
playing the
it's only
inside
been
game
it's only been
and
one
you
game
dumping
because we've been
down,
lights out though. That's the problem. It's only been one
yeah,
game,
yeah.
and
But we play such good defense,
we play great defense, but when you got two monsters
yeah,
down there, that's totally different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about
yeah,
like these dudes that we just played. Got they don't feature their guys. They just got people that because a lot of people playing
right,
European ball. The
yeah.
fives come
Five
out
out,
and all this stuff like this, and then you
Yeah.
got one big who's lost and stuff like that. But you know, all I know is it's good that we can have conversation about teams that because we know we're going to NCAA tournament. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
We know we're
It
going to the
feels good,
tournament.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we going to the
yeah,
It
yeah,
does
tournament.
yeah.
feel good, right?
Yeah, we going to the
We're not on
tournament.
the bubble.
Right.
I to actually be happy. Just be happy to fill out a bracket for the first time in years.
And
Man,
Right.
wait a minute,
man,
and care about the
yeah,
bracket, and really care about the bracket.
right. Care about it, right?
Wow. Yeah.
And
That.
care about the bracket.
Yes. Goodness gracious. All right, guys, we got a homecoming because y'all know it's gonna be a ton of people going down to ATL like we always
Yep.
used to do. Louisville 16 and
Right.
5
Yeah.
at Georgia Tech. 345 on the C Dub. 345. Okay. Georgia Tech is 9 and 12. Road game. That's not going to be a really road game because, like I said, buses and everybody's going down there. A lot of big alumni chapter down there in Atlanta should be something that this should be something that the University of Louisville team has not experienced. Also, that are traveling, the
Right.
people is going to be coming. That you know what I'm saying? Like normally you go ahead, it'd be a few and all this stuff. It's gonna be a whole lot of Louisville people down there to watch them.
Yeah.
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 It's probably
It
gonna
will.
be 55 to 45, and 55 is probably Louisville fans against Georgia. Georgia Tech ain't got that support like that. It's
Yeah.
gonna be crazy,
Yeah.
Right.
crazy. Give me some keys to the game. What are you thinking about the game? What should happen and all this kind of stuff? Bump City, what you thinking?
Mhm.
Hey, as long as we go down there focus. I mean, I love the coach, Damon Stoudemire. You know what I'm saying? Watched him, you know what I'm saying,
Should
growing
have been a
up,
Louisville
playing
Cardinal.
NBA, Mighty Mouse. Should have been. Should have been. But, I think I watched them a couple of games and they just don't have it this year. So I think we should go down there. I think I like our focus on the road. Seem like we're even
Yes.
more focused on the road.
Right.
Even though we're playing great at home now, we're playing great at home now, finally. But I like our focus on the road, and I just believe in PK, man. I believe he's gonna have us ready to go. So it was a time beginning of the year. I'm like, man, I hope they just go down there and play good and look good. But now it feels good to actually watch a game and expect to win. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I expect
Expect
us to
it.
do what we do.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
expect it now. At first, I was like, well, man, I'm not for sure on this team yet, and this and that. Well, they beat us at home by 20, so I'm
Right.
not sure. But now I expect us to to get it every game.
Right.
So I'm not
Right.
expecting no less going down there, man.
Love it.
We going down there for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To kick
Right.
ass. Yep. Yep.
Kick ass.
Yes, sir.
Mika J, what you think?
Yeah.
I say we just stick to the game plan. Like go out there, make your shots, continue to play defense. And everybody just play their role. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just don't forget who we are. Like I think they know who they
Right.
are, and I
Yeah.
don't want us to have a team like Georgia Tech be the ones that, get they Hail
No.
Mary and
Like
they
like
so
like
excited they
like
running on the
Right.
Stanford
court.
and
Right.
Louisville.
You know?
Like Stanford.
Yes.
Yeah, Stafford.
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah. So just go down there and play Louisville ball.
Love it. Love
Right.
it. Yeah, you know what? And this is good though because you look at 9 and 12, and I mean, and they're only human, but that last 8 minute you sucked. So I expected to come out
Right.
blazing and try to go
Yeah.
ahead
Right.
and take
Yeah.
care of business and
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Because let's
Yeah.
be honest, Wake Forest is probably top 3 as far as talent wise. I mean,
Right.
they had
Right.
length, they have athleticism, they had
They
everything,
did.
and they were
They
so
did.
Hey.
discombobulated in that first half. They were like,
Yeah.
"Wait a
Well,
minute."
Hey.
I think it might have been Jim Boeheim. He was just saying how you hear about them, but until you actually get to play them, the tempo of the game is much
Totally
different than
different.
you could have
Totally
anticipated.
different.
So they just weren't
Jim
ready.
over
I
Jim's
think
ass over there drunk.
Hey, that's okay
he was
because
right
he was
though.
right. He was
Jim's
right. He was right. He
yeah.
was right. He was
Yeah,
right.
he's
He
right.
was
His
right. He
ass
was right.
over there drunk though, man.
But
Jim over there
but
full of
him
that
and
old
Corey,
Foster, man.
though was
Right.
talking about. Well, they said they're not gonna play fast, but y'all ain't watched the games because Louisville goes up and down
Yeah.
that
Right.
court. They was going up and down the court with
Yes.
7
Yeah.
people. So
Yes.
Yeah.
now we got 9 because Frank the
Hey.
Tank. Yeah, we rolling. Go ahead, Bump.
And I watched Wake Forest. I watched Wake Forest against Duke, and they was giving Duke everything they wanted early in the game.
Everything
Yeah.
fighting.
Yeah.
It was
So
a
I
fight.
mean,
Yeah.
we right there.
Yeah, we right
Yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I'm with you guys. So like I said, I think we go ahead and take care of business. That focus layer, and really, let's be honest. These guys are handling this like they're professional basketball players.
No,
We
they
go in
Right.
there,
are,
let's
right?
take business, let's do
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Everything will follow. We don't have to worry about nothing. Let's get it. And I love when you watch the game and then you all of a sudden you're like, well, I ain't seen such a Roos play. And then I'll say he gets in there, he's active, he's shooting threes, he's blocking
Right.
shots. Well,
Right.
Abubakar, he ain't been there. He's snagging rebounds, finger
Yeah.
rolling,
Yeah.
dunking and passing. And it's like, ooh, y'all so lucky we ain't healthy. Can you
Right.
imagine? And I
Right.
hate to go
Ooh.
back. I hate to go if Corwin and Pryor. Oh Lord,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
with that coaching staff, because like I said,
Yeah.
when you got an offensive coordinator and a defensive coordinator, come on,
Yeah.
dude, who's doing that in
Yeah.
basketball?
Yeah.
Nobody.
Special. So yeah, I think we
Yeah.
go down there and prediction. Mika J, come on, give me the score.
I'm gonna go 90,
Mm.
60. 90-60.
Ooh. 30
Ooh,
piece.
Bump City.
I'm gonna go 83 to 68.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Everybody got that high thing, ain't they? Yeah. So let me
We
go
put
ahead.
we've been put some points on the
Oh
board.
yeah,
We
we
haven't
do.
put points on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this one, just because of that game, I say I'm gonna go with 91 to 57.
Mm.
I think we're gonna just go ahead and
Mm.
just it's gonna be a party in ATL. It's gonna be a
It
party.
is. It's
It's
like
gonna
a
be a
home
Yeah.
party.
game. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's gonna
Right.
be a party. It's gonna be a party.
Yeah.
Letting them know what the deal is.
Yeah.
Ooh, who is the best
Mm.
dunker of all time? I lied. I ain't going
We
first.
know who James is gonna say.
Oh, yes, we do. So,
I'm gonna let you
make
go first, Mika.
no,
Let
no,
Mika
no,
go
no,
first.
no, no,
I
no, no,
was
no, no. We want to get you out the way, Bump. Go ahead. Go
Griff,
ahead.
man. Come on, Griff. Come on, Griff. Griff, man. We gotta go with Griff.
You
Hey,
gotta go with
you.
Griff. You do.
Hey,
Yeah.
to me though, Griff was fun. I love Griff. I love Griff and what he did. His male high, all that kind of stuff. Poncho Wright was no joke. Poncho Wright was
Yeah,
doing
Poncho. Yeah,
360s in games too.
yeah.
So, woo.
Out of Indianapolis.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Poncho. I know he been a little help. I seen I thought we friends on Facebook, and he's been in the hospital lately, man. I know
Hasn't.
he's talking about maybe losing his feet, losing one of his foots or something,
Oh,
feet or
okay.
something. So
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
yeah,
let me
I hope he's doing all right.
let me make this easier for y'all. Best dunker besides Griff. Dunk
Okay,
City.
go.
That you ain't getting away with that, Mika.
Okay, I'm
And
gonna
I
go
know,
with
and I know who Mika's going with. I can tell you right now.
No, because he
I know I'm gonna go with T. Will, man.
Ooh, yeah, he was nice.
T. He was a high
Yeah,
flyer.
Yeah, he
you
T.
was
know
Will's a
nice.
high flyer.
what?
Now, yeah, I'm
See,
gonna see if Meek. Meek, I know who you going
yeah,
with,
I
Meek.
do
Come
too.
on, say
Come
it.
on, Mika. Come
Say
on.
it, Meek.
Please say
Come
it.
on,
Say it.
Meek.
Say it. Wait a
Yep.
minute. Yep. Say
Go
it.
ahead, Meek.
Okay. He's just this team is just my favorite team of all time. So of course it's gonna be Trez. So
Hold on.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Hey.
Hold
I
on.
mean, that's a good choice
Wait a
because he
minute.
is an all-time leading dunker in Louisville
Yeah,
history.
he
but
was, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
and I thought about that, but that's dunking. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking
yeah,
about like
That's what it
dunker,
says. It says
yeah.
best dunker.
dunker, not
What's
who
a
had the most.
dunker?
Alvin
Right.
Sims, Alvin Sims,
Forgot about Alvin Sims. He can go. Yeah, he
Alvin.
was powerful.
I'm going with Alvin Sims, and don't forget about
Alvin
Yeah.
Sims,
Eric
Yeah.
Johnson.
Eric
Man,
Yep.
Johnson.
we
Yeah,
done had some monsters, dude. We done had
Yeah.
yeah.
some
Hey, I'm gonna
monsters.
tell you some. Hey, just honorable mention: Eric Sullivan,
Eric Sullivan had some. Yeah.
Jerome Harmon,
Oh, Jerome was LeBradford Smith.
Cornelius
Yeah.
Holden,
Yeah,
Cornelius Holden.
yeah. People that
You had
would
some.
dunk on you in a heartbeat. Oh
Yes,
yeah, oh yeah.
yes.
We done had some big time.
We've
Woo.
We
had
don't
some nice
have
teams.
doctors of dunk.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir. That's
We've
what they
had nice.
used to call us. We need to
Yeah.
bring that
yeah.
back. Yes, big time. All right, let's go this way. All right, the football schedule. We got that got released, and let me see real quick for the people that
8
got
home games.
8 home games. So that
Is it
means
eight? Is it
eight
eight? Okay.
eight party games. So that means eight
8.
parties. 8 parties at
Yep.
L&N building. You got EKU up first. And you got James Madison. You got Bowling Green. You got at Pitt. Virginia's home at Miami, which is going to be a Friday
Mm-hmm.
night game. You got Boston College, Virginia Tech, California. Ooh, that'd be different. Clemson is a Friday night game at home. At SMU, which is scary, and then Big Blue
Mm-hmm.
comes to town. Big Blue. So, real quick on this one, would y'all like to see them play better teams as far as the first three with EKU, James Madison, Bowling Green? I mean,
I
because
was.
okay, go ahead,
I
Mika.
really
What are you
was
thinking?
thinking that I was thinking that Brom was gonna schedule us a big time team. Honestly, I thought that that was gonna be you know how the Notre Dame game was a big game. I thought that maybe we could have got an Alabama or
Georgia without a quarterback.
I would love Georgia. Like, I mean, I just even a Texas. Like, I just thought that we would have had at least one major top, top 10 team come in.
Right, right. I'm with her, and I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna go this way. Even if you, because I know it's about the playoffs, and even if you didn't want to go to the tippy top, why not schedule like how my nephew Vinny come back home? Let's play Wisconsin, somebody who's not at the very top, but
Mm,
at a big conference, a Power Five conference.
mhm.
Let's go. We old old boy from Ole Miss. He talks a lot of shit. Let's bring him.
Lane Kiffin.
We already
Lane
played him
Kiffin.
before. Let's get Lane Kiffin, like something like that. Arizona State's not going to be the same. Let's like, I think we should have got. I mean, because the first three is all it's going to be out of the L&N is a drunk fest because you got EKU, James, and Bowling Green. I mean, really,
Yeah.
what you thinking?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go against y'all on this fact. Most teams today would not take a game like Louisville out of conference. Louisville is that's not teams are taking guaranteed victories now, the easiest route.
Not everybody though.
Okay.
Not now who's
Not
not?
every, because some of these big dudes are playing each other.
Well,
Yes.
in conference
Well,
games,
but
yes.
No, not in
they don't have a
conference.
choice though. That's conference
No, I'm
play.
not talking about conference. If y'all go into the regular season, you got dudes like Texas playing other dudes like USC and things like at the beginning of the season. I'm not saying the whole
Yeah,
lineup, but as
you
far as
got
games, you
yeah,
got big
yeah.
boys
I
playing.
understand. I understand with one, but
Yeah.
those teams aren't going. It's not just Louisville's schedule. We probably try to get a game like that, but who's going to take a chance when you say a SEC team? We try to get. They're not going to take a chance of playing Louisville, coming to Louisville when you got in conference games against Georgia, Alabama, Florida,
Right.
But
Texas A&M.
you can still get to the college football playoffs. That's the thing about it. You can
But it's
have
going
a
to be
loss.
harder.
It's easier
It's
in the
going to be a lot
but
harder.
it's easier in the SEC compared to the ACC
Oh
because
yeah,
you have more
because you got a
opportunities.
chance. You got a chance, but you also got an opportunity to lose a lot more in the SEC than you do anywhere else.
Of course.
Hmm.
But
So
Hmm.
I
but
would,
if you
man,
heard
like
me,
that.
but if you heard
I
me,
would
I
like a
said like
game,
Wisconsin or Ole Miss. I ain't talking about somebody
right?
from the tippy top.
Right. I would like to see a Colorado come in.
I would love
Yeah,
that too.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
Yeah,
that would
like
be
we're
nice.
we're a
that
year
would
late
be
on that.
major prime time.
Yeah, I would love to see a
Prime
yeah.
time.
That would be a great game. And they're not on the upper echelon, and they would sell out the stadium. But I mean, like you said, you got the first four give me's, before you jump into the conference play. So I've seen a lot of schools, one going a little to the east, doing the same thing year
Ah,
after year.
they've been doing that. That ain't nothing new. But they
Yeah,
have
they've
to.
been doing
When you 2-9 or something like that in the conference, like
it in the conference,
that's
right?
but they but we're talking about the big boys do play a good team. I'm not saying all
Yeah,
four of you are out of conference stuff like that. And
yeah.
for the people to say, well, we play Kentucky. Kentucky's not a big football
No.
No,
brand. I
no,
mean,
they have,
that's just our rival. If they wasn't our
yeah.
rival, they wouldn't even be on our schedule.
And
And
I'm
I'm
gonna tell you
not
something
saying
else.
that you do the first. I'm not saying that all three first
Mm-mm.
games should be
Mm-mm.
a big name, but at least one. I mean, come
One.
on,
That's all
at
I'm
least
saying.
one. I
Okay.
don't think nothing's wrong with that. We don't even play Florida State. Like, I don't know. I
No,
don't.
we don't.
I just thought it was
And
just a cupcake schedule.
that's what I'm saying. Like
No,
this one, and like I said, Kentucky's nothing. One. That's
no.
all I'm saying.
And, and then I'm telling you this a side note. Kentucky's gonna end up taking Louisville off the schedule in the
I
next two
believe so.
years.
They're gonna have to.
Yeah, they're gonna have to.
When
Yeah.
Oklahoma and Texas came aboard, they killed
Yeah,
everything.
yeah. Don't forget Texas. Yeah, Texas A&M too.
But
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
they've been in there though. You know what I'm saying? They was before them.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, they
They
came a
was
year
before them.
before them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kentucky's pulling the R. Kelly. I'm fighting for my life to stay in this
yeah.
damn
Fight for
thing.
my life.
They
Right.
fight.
They are. Yeah.
Job.
Hey, and they got a rough schedule this year, so
Oh
they got a lot
yeah.
of them whoopings coming this year.
To piggyback what you said, if they could get rid of us this coming season, they would do
They would. Yeah,
it.
without question. It's coming.
And they would play Houston Baptist if they could.
Right.
Let's keep it real. It is
Not
what it
Houston
is.
Baptist.
Yes. Well, Louisville lost somebody who has put on a hell of a show. I think she's only been here for like
Hmm.
5 or 6 years. It might be longer. I can't recall. But
I
she
think
done
it's
went
eight.
8 years.
I think it's eight.
Done been to
Hmm.
3 Final Fours. I think 2 championships, something like that. Games.
Yeah.
Coach Danny Bus Busboy. Okay. Kelly resigns, going to Nebraska. First of all, thank you, Coach, for
Yes.
what you have done
No.
and did
Yeah.
for University of Louisville.
Yeah.
She used to play in Nebraska, so it's not really a hard thing to think that she wouldn't go back home if she had the opportunity. Well, she done won a national championship at Nebraska, so I just want to thank her because really she has propelled us and took us to another level, and
Right.
that we can get a coach, and we do got somebody who used to be on the staff that's a good coach, and still try to keep above water and try to play for championships. So thank you,
Right.
Danny, big time. Mika J,
Yeah.
what's your thoughts on coach leaving
Um.
and all that stuff?
I mean, I'm sad for the school, but I'm excited for her. Like, who wouldn't want to go back and coach your alma mater? Like, I think that's
Right.
dope for her. So, I have no hard feelings. I say kudos to her. So, yeah, I'm not upset at all.
Bum, what you thinking?
Hey, same thing, man. She took us to where we had never been before. put us on the mat. You can't be mad at because our football coach did the same thing. He left and came back.
Right.
So like they
Okay.
said, it's no right.
Yeah.
It's no place like home. It's no place like home, man. So she took us to heights never before seen here, and took us to places that we never thought we would see. As far as Louisville volleyball, because I didn't even know about Louisville basketball
I
volleyball
don't
until
think
she
a
came.
lot of us did. If
No,
your kid
Right.
didn't play
right,
volleyball or you didn't love volleyball,
Right.
you wasn't
right.
watching them.
Right. Right.
Right.
Are
And
going.
you put, I mean, yeah, and you had it was must see TV. I didn't miss a
Oh
volleyball
yeah.
game when they
Exactly.
was on
Yeah.
TV.
Yeah.
And
So I'm happy for her. I'm really happy for her.
I think like I said, to me, I think I was hoping and wishing that we got one with her, and we probably should have. We do know we
Yeah.
Yeah,
had we do know we had an
injuries
injury,
hurt us.
Injury hurt us.
but it doesn't help when the year before Kentucky played, we was there and was good, and then Kentucky won it. We
Right.
got to get a championship. So come on, Mister Maskey or whatever your name is, coach, new coach
Yeah.
who's been with her for a
Yeah.
while. You know what you got to do. Make sure you keep these young ladies from the state, from the city,
Right.
Yeah.
here, from
Here's a good
here.
question. Here's a good question. The main player we got this coming in next year, that's like a 5-star volleyball player from Nebraska.
She's
Do we keep her?
Oh,
nah, you ain't keeping her.
Do we
probably
keep?
not.
Nah,
No,
she's
Probably not.
nah.
she's probably good
Only
Yeah.
with her.
only way you keep her is that the new coach is the one who recruited
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 her.
her.
her. That's the
Yeah.
only way.
Yeah.
Because if Danny
Yeah.
recruited her, and
She's
she's gonna
gone.
say, "Come on, where you
Yeah.
going?
Yeah.
Let's
It's a
win a
no
championship
brainer.
together. Let's win a
Right.
Yeah.
championship together." But I'm saying that new coach, Louisville's a hotbed. You're gonna have to keep a lot of these young ladies,
Yeah.
and we know a lot of these young ladies' parents that they'll win other places. Hey, we're gonna have to do that. That's gonna be a must. That's gonna be a must,
Yeah.
big
Right.
time, big time. All right, what we leading the people with? Mika J, what you
Go
leading the people with?
cards.
Go cards. What she said. Bump City.
Hey, go down to Atlanta and show out.
Show out.
Show out.
Go get that 40
Beat
piece.
beat him by 50 then. Shoot.
Get that four.
Yeah.
Look, I'm saying 40. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Make
Do
it a
what you
Right.
party
did.
that don't stop. Take care of business. Whoop that ass. Come back and chill. Hey, thank you guys for following and watching and all that kind of stuff. Thank you, Mal White. Mal White is a big time sponsor who loves U of L sports, who's actually in the Yum Center section 115. You can go ahead and get their
Okay.
draft birds. They got 4 different types. So go ahead and try them out. They great company. But thanks everybody. We out. Peace.
Bye.